Hello everyone, welcome to the Autoimmune Dietitian YouTube channel. My name is Annie. I'm a registered dietitian and I work with people struggling with autoimmune diseases. In my work with my clients, I help them use food and lifestyle as a way to improve their symptoms. So irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, is a very common digestive diagnosis affecting approximately 11% of the population worldwide. However, so many more people suffer from IBS symptoms and go undiagnosed. Additionally, IBS is a very frustrating condition to live with because there isn't much that the medical community can offer to individuals that effectively help these symptoms. So today I'll cover what IBS is and how to use specific dietary and lifestyle strategies to get relief. So before I jump in, I just need to attach my usual disclaimer to this video that the information in today's talk is not the substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or care of disease by a medical provider. This is for informational purposes only. Please consult your qualified health professional for any changes you make to your medical care. Okay, so let's kick it off by talking about what IBS is. IBS is a cluster of gastrointestinal issues that are defined as follows: 12 weeks of abdominal pain or discomfort, and they do not have to be consecutive 12 weeks, with two of the following three features. One, that abdominal pain or discomfort is relieved with defecation. Two, the onset is associated with change in stool frequency. Or three, the onset is associated with change in stool form or appearance. It is further supported by the following symptoms: abnormal stool frequency, so either more than 3 bowel movements per day or fewer than 3 per week; abnormal stool form; abnormal stool passage, such as straining, urgency, or incomplete evacuation; mucus in the stool; or bloating or abdominal distension. So as you can see, IBS is really unpleasant to live with, and it can be incredibly disruptive to your daily life. So what's this connection between IBS and autoimmune diseases? Well, I see a lot of overlap in my autoimmune clients who also have IBS. Some have an autoimmune related digestive disorders and others do not. So is there a connection between the two? Well, according to a 2019 study, participants with rheumatoid arthritis were significantly associated with having a positive diagnosis for IBS. The authors noted that IBS may be a disorder associated with immune activation. Now, I know that's just one autoimmune disease, but there are lots of other people who have different autoimmune conditions who also suffer from IBS. So what can you do to support your IBS symptoms? Well, conventionally, there are limited options when it comes to treating IBS. There are some medications available, but they have very mixed results. Some recommendations include adjusting fiber intake, taking anti-anxiety medications like SSRIs, working on stress management, using laxatives or anti-diarrheal medications, and psychotherapy. So true story, I once got in an argument with a psychologist who didn't believe diet had anything to do with IBS treatment. Diet obviously has something to do with IBS treatment. I mean, it involves your digestive tract. So anytime something involves your digestive tract, it clearly involves diet as well. So with any gastrointestinal issue, what you eat plays a major role in helping symptoms like IBS get resolved. In fact, 55% of people with IBS actually have undiagnosed SIBO. So if you caught my video from last week about SIBO, now you know more about SIBO, and here are some dietary strategies to try. So first, the low FODMAP diet can be really effective at helping IBS. FODMAP stands for fermentable oligo, di, and monosaccharides. These are specific carbohydrates that some people have trouble digesting, and so removing them from the diet for a short period of time can actually help reverse IBS symptoms. Food sensitivity testing with MRT can also be really helpful. I use MRT testing a lot in my clients, and it's extremely effective at reversing IBS. In fact, many of my clients who come to me with other issues are pleasantly surprised at how much better their digestion is after doing the testing and elimination diet. Plus, there are studies that back these tests' effectiveness for helping IBS. So what else should you look at if you do have IBS? Well, IBS symptoms can be caused by things like enzyme deficiencies, ultra-processed foods, other food intolerances like gluten and dairy, dysbiosis, parasites, magnesium deficiencies, low exercise, and also too much stress. So when you are considering treating IBS, you have to look into everything. It's a really holistic approach. Stool testing is a really good option for uncovering many of these issues. Also, poor sleep can disrupt digestive health, so working on that can go a really long way in reversing symptoms. So just to recap today, we focused on IBS, what it is, how it's related to autoimmune diseases, and what types of things you can do to help relieve some of your symptoms. If you would like more help managing your digestive issues, your autoimmune disease, or you just want to reduce inflammation in your body, I would love to chat with you. I offer free 15-minute discovery calls. If you go to my profile in YouTube, you should be able to find a link that says book a free discovery call. Go ahead and do that. It's free. We chat and we just see if I'm a good fit for you and if I have what you are looking for. You can also check out my website, annierubin.com. There should be a link in my YouTube profile as well. There's lots of great information there. I have a very extensive blog. I have some free downloads that you can check out. Lots of other stuff. And then lastly, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please hit the little subscribe button. I know these videos lately have been a little sporadic, but I am trying to get more consistent in posting them. So please subscribe to my channel and you'll get lots of great ideas on how to use food and lifestyle as a way to improve your symptoms. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.